Om Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurame Deva Sarvakarishi Sarvada Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Om Ganganapate Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Deva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha Shri Hanumate Namaha. Welcome to Nitya Satsang. Today is the 25th of January 2025. I want to offer my prostrations to all the great sages and to Paramatma residing in the heart of every being. Today, actually, at my place, we have a family coming for Havan, which is very good, actually. So they're coming a little bit later on, maybe around 9 o'clock or so. That's why I'm dressed up in these puja clothes. It's very interesting that when we are to do pujan, what is the process of doing puja or pujan or Havan? First of all, cleanliness of the body, and also this. It's very interesting how from thousands of years back, even which kind of clothes to wear has been determined because of the vibration, because of the environment, because of the state of mind. Everything has a purpose. In Sanatana Dharma, there is a lot of emphasis on rituals and symbols, and also the meaning that is given to them. Like, for example, we put vibhuti on the forehead. We put kumkum or the other different holy substances on the forehead. Why is that? Because our intelligence, our buddhi, may go in the right direction. And particularly when we're doing sadhana, when we're doing pujan, havan, manan, chintan, kirtan, particularly when we're doing yagna or yagna, that is extremely important to follow certain procedure behind that because of the energy that we are trying to tap into. It's very simple. It's very easy to understand. When anyone is trying to tap into a higher power, one has to be prepared to tap into that. It doesn't happen just like that. A lot of examples are there. The education example is an easy one to understand. If somebody wants to go into a calculus class, you can just go in there, but you cannot understand anything unless the background is there. It's like that. You want to tap into knowledge, tap into Shakti, tap into wisdom. It is like that. You see, so that is why in Sanatana Dharma, there are various reasons why certain clothes are used, certain tilaks are used, the malas are used, the japa mala. It's amazing how well it is developed. So this is the jap mala. So put that on. And then, so when we have the jap mala, like for example, today I'm dressed up in these puja clothes. Everything is ready in the home to do havan for a good 1 hour or so. Some 6 people are coming here for that. Why is that important? Because it is a seva to the society. That is our intention. And it is asking the great goddess Mahashakti to come here, to be part of our puja, to actually bless us with wisdom and the destruction of pain and suffering and problems. You see, so that is the point of doing havan. When we do havan, the whole point is that the negative energy, negativity, the negative fragmented energy is destroyed, is completely obliterated. And that is why in the hands of the Mahashakti, there's a sword, there's a bow and an arrow, there is a trishul, there is a gada, and that, so there's multiple weapons like this. Plus you have a lotus flower and a conch shell. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if sometimes goddess is depicted with 6 hands, Devi. Why is that? Why is she depicted that way? Because the weapons that are there, the trishul, the sword, the mace called the gada, and the bow and arrow, those are the 4 weapons. They all have great spiritual significance. And then she also has the conch shell. The conch shell is symbol of victory. And there is also the lotus flower in the hand. Why all of these together? Because this is how the puja is done. When we do the havan with the mantras, with the various Devi mantra, particularly if we're doing Devi havan, or whichever havan we're doing, there's a mantra that goes with that. So the mantra is the sound form And in the sound form, there is the yagna also. There is the jyot, or the actual flame, the fire flame, which consumes all of what has been offered through the mantras. So this is called, there's a name for that. It is not called vibhuti. It is called, there's another name for it. I forgot the name for it now. But it's what you offer into the havan, actually. And when you offer that, it is consumed by the fire. It is burnt by the fire. So when the mantras are chanted, the energies within our system, our brain, our body, our mind, our senses, everything, they are reset, and all of the problems, difficulties, all kinds of things which we don't even know, they get changed. It is Mahashakti. It is Mahashakti. It is beyond our understanding. So that is why when we do pujan havan, the bhavana is important. Even if we do simple like Namah Shivaya mantra, as we mentioned, very basic, right? Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. What is the bhav behind this? Om Namo Narayanaya. The bhavana is extremely important, because otherwise it'll just, it can become mechanical, and we don't want that to happen. It can just, like you're doing it. It's still okay. Nothing wrong with that. Karo. But the bhav is everything. You see, so if you look on the screen here, I have a little small paragraph here, and I'm going to end a little early today because I have some additional things to set up here. But it's very beautiful. In the Devi Bhagavad Puran, there is a rich poetic language there that depicts the Devi's majesty, and evokes bhava, prabhava, the streams of emotional devotion. You see, bhava, prabhava, these are the two words. So we'll talk about this today. What is bhav and what is prabhav? What is the meaning of these two? It's beautiful. Bhav is emotion. That is very pure emotion. We all have emotions, feelings, bhavana. Every human being has emotion. That's another thing to keep in mind. Never to hurt another person's emotion. Don't do it. Never do that. And if we're doing it in any situation, just stop. Namah Shivaya mantra karna, find another calm way to handle the situation. कभी भी किसी जो कहते हैं ना हिंदी में, कभी भी किसी की भावना को त्रास, maybe that's a Gujarati word. I get these languages mixed up. Tras nahi devo koi ne. In Gujarati we say, why? Don't hurt anybody's feelings. Okay, but that's the ethical part. Here we're talking about bhav, meaning the internal, emotional, energetic growth which is coming out of sattva gun and love. So there's a combination there. Sattva gun plus prema. When we have sattva gun plus prem, that is called shuddha bhav. When we have rajogun plus prem, that is rajsik bhav. When we have tamogun plus prem, which sounds kind of strange, how can that be? But it can be. That is called tamsik bhav. I don't want to describe that right now. We'll leave that subject aside. But the point is that if we want to realize the Brahman, want to realize the ultimate reality, our bhavana has to get purified. And that's very difficult in life. Shuddhikaran. In Gujarati we say Shuddhikaran. Shuddhikaran means Shuddhata, means purification. So the purification of bhav coming out of rajogun, tamogun, it's all mixed inside there into sattvic state with a great vision, broad vision. The sattva gun is very important because this sattva gun, which is the mode of goodness, mode of trying to understand higher things, our mind is very clear in sattva gun. In sattva gun, we have the capacity to do spiritual practices, pujan, archan, mantra jap, everything. वो सब सात्विक भाव में ही होता है. When we have rajogun, tamogun, other gunas that are coming inside, we don't want to do puja and archan. We want to do those other things, go to restaurants and dancing and other things, or whatever else we want to do, tasty foods or whatever it might be, right? That is Rajsik Bhav. So remember, Sachin is not criticizing anything. We want to understand this, that's all. So the Devi, meaning Shakti, is present in all three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. Absolutely. It is because of her presence that the three gunas are even present. That is the expression of Mahamaya. But if we are worshipping Shakti, those who are worshipping Devi, जो देवी की उपासना, माता जी की उपासना किसी भी फॉर्म में करते हैं, then that is the energy that is undifferentiated Shakti. That is called Parashakti. That takes many, many forms as Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, Navdurga, etc. It takes thousands of forms. That same original tattva. Just like electricity comes into our house, takes so many different forms. The heater is working, water heater is working, lamps are working, like that, right? Electricity to ek hi hai. It's used in different ways to enliven the different objects that are connected to the electricity. Similarly, the whole Brahmand is enlivened by Shakti. It is activated by Shakti. It depends on how we look at the description. In Vachanamrut, Swaminarayan Bhagwan क्या कहते हैं इस पॉइंट पर? वो कहते हैं कि जो अक्षरधाम में जो तत्व जो मूर्ति है भगवान की, वो अक्षरातीत परब्रह्म, वो तो एक ही तत्व है. And that is Vibhuj, Sakar, not male or female, Kishore Murti. Like 16-year-old, like that kind of Murti is there. And that same Paramatma enters into all of the created beings, the Ishwaras. It enters into Virat Purush, enters into so many different beings, and then the whole process begins. Nothing happens without Shakti. It's all energy that is active in this situation. You see, so just one more point and we'll close for today. I just want to quickly mention a sadhana. I try to mention one sadhana every day. It's very simple sadhana. Try, how can I say this? Whatever emotion we are experiencing, because our emotions change through the whole day. When we experience an emotion, take the name of God right there. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namah Shivaya, or Om Durge Durge Rakshini Tata Swaha, Om Durge Swaha. You take the name of the Lord, take the name of the Mahashakti. Swaminarayan ka naam aap le sakte, Lakshmi Narayan. Just say one name, just one time. Radha Krishna. As soon as we see a change in the emotion, take the name of God. Any name. If you're a Christian, take the name of Jesus. Whatever tradition, take the name of the Lord in any which way you want to take it. When we detect emotional change, take the name. So for example, let's say the day is moving through and Sachin detects, now my emotion has changed into something else. Let's say I take Swaminarayan, the name. Swaminarayan. Just say it one time. Take deep breath and continue. And if you do this throughout the whole day, the entire emotional system will change. It will become divya. It will automatically become divya within 1 week or so. It's a very simple sadhana, very easy to do, nothing hard, but it has to do with the detection of emotional change. Right? So simple name is Ram. Just everybody can say that. Or Namah Shivaya, everybody can say that. Easy to say. But as soon as emotion is detected, change of emotion, Ram or Krishna or Radhesham, any name. We have thousands of them. All right, so with that, let's close here for today. Let's do the closing mantra, because we have some people coming here. Om Dhyanamulam Gurur Murti Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa Om Tameva Mata Chipita Tameva Bandusha Sakha Tameva Vidya Dravinam Tameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Aimbrim Kalim Chamundai Viche Sarva Mangala Mangalle Shive Sarvartha Sadike Sharanyatrambike Gauri Narayani Namostute ओम दुर्गे दुर्गे रक्षिणी ठ ठ स्वाहा। ओम श्री दुर्गार्पणमस्तु। ओम श्री राधा कृष्णार्पणमस्तु। ओम ह्रीं स्वाहा।